On this President's Day, as people protest nationally, we sought out local public opinion on President Trump's first 30 days in office.
WKBN 27 First News reporter Cameron O'Brien today talked with people around town. Cameron joins us live in the studio. Her story is new at 10.
I spoke with a Democrat and a Republican in Youngstown today. Their opinions on Trump's performance are different, but they both say that he is definitely shaking things up in the White House.
I will be the greatest president that God ever created.
A talking Trump pen, saying exactly what 17-year-old Jeff Rabel believed from the beginning. Jeff volunteered with Trump's Mahoning County campaign for the entire election season. The pen, these shirts, and a prized picture with the president himself are all souvenirs from what he calls an intensely rewarding experience.
It's starting to sink in that, like, wow, we actually did this. Election night was kind of like, it felt like a fantasy almost.
Jeff says that he is thrilled to see Trump acting on promises he made during the campaign. And Trump's executive action on immigration speaks volumes.
I'm not against immigration, but there's a way to do it. There's a process. You have to follow the process. And I think it's really good that he's sticking to that.
Chris Anderson is the president of Mahoning County Young Democrats. He says that although Trump's first 30 days have seemed busy, his accomplishments are actually very few.
He said within 30 days he would have a plan to fight ISIS. There's no plan. He said that within 30 days he'd have a repeal and replacement of the Affordable Care Act. They can't agree on what they want to do there.
Politics aside, Chris says President's Day gives him the opportunity to reflect on each president's legacy of public service, starting with George Washington.
Going all the way back to the guy the holiday first started for, back when they were just celebrating his birthday, to, you know, Abraham Lincoln, who got us through the darkest time in American history.
Jeff says Trump is already proving himself to be a great president.
The next 4 years is anything like the 30 days. I think that this country's going to be doing pretty good.
Chris, however, says Trump has a lot of room to grow.
If he wants the bulk of the American public who didn't vote for him to feel that same sense of pride that we feel for a lot of other presidents, I think it's time to start acting like a president.
Both Chris and Jeff say that on this President's Day, it's the duty of Americans to honor the legacy of American presidents, past and present. In the studio, Cameron O'Brien, WKBN 27 First News at 10.